warmly welcome to another Soul Sunday. As always, whatever we say, check in with your inner knowing, whatever feels true for you. This session is recorded and will appear on YouTube later. Today is a very special Sunday. It's Mother's Day here in Sweden, and we're going to honor the mother in every sense of the word, not just as a person, but as an energy, a portal, a force that runs through all of life. Last week we explored frequency, what it is, how it works, and how to come home to your natural state of being. Yvonne reminded us that your heart generates the largest electromagnetic field of any organ in your body, extending several feet beyond you in constant conversation with the world. And the Hill's message was different frequencies create movement, life, energy, music, color, light, and sound, an eternal dance between opposites. Pure love is the frequency that makes no demands, simply allowing and expanding. You are already the frequency you're seeking, and you can watch the full episode on my YouTube channel. It's Mother's Day, and the universe chose this day, the Master Healer, New Beginnings, and Completion, to talk about the Mother as portal of rebirth, love, and transformation. And it's springtime over here, late spring, and the earth is in bloom and rebirthing for many new plants, new leaves, a new light, a new life pushing through the soil. I want to share a personal story that happened to me. Some of you maybe heard it before. It was close to 2 years now, and I experienced something with mother energy that fundamentally changed how I connect with everything. So I was sitting working with something completely different, some computer work, and suddenly I made a spontaneous astral travel without any preparation, and I sank down through the earth to the center of the earth, where I met with the spirit of Earth, Mother Gaia, and it was actually life-changing in many ways. And we had a communication, and it was as real as if I met a real person in front of me. However, the energy was huge, loving, and expanding. And I can't really tell all the information that was transmitted, but it all came down into a short sentence. And she told me, and I could feel it in every cell of my being, with my love, you can do anything. And I still relax when I talk about it. It was quite amazing. And she offered me a lot more than information. It was a grounding of a completely different order than I ever experienced before. I knew that already that is good to ground yourself and all that, but this was so in my body present. And the interesting thing is that a few days after, I had a spontaneous information download, because I was so grounded, from my soul star Arcturus. And that also changed a lot. Suddenly, things began to make so much more sense to me. I knew I had visited and been to other places in the universe. And honestly, I didn't know what Arcturus was before it came as a download. So I had to look it up, and it just fell into place. Oh, that's why I had those visions and experiences sometimes in my dreams or when doing other traveling around in the space. And when these forces of heaven and earth met right inside of me. That's when the meditation, the soul meditation appeared. It was also a download from other sources as well, but it became so clear in my body how I could connect more closely to my soul. And because I was so much more grounded, the downloads that I've got was more precise, more relaxed, and I didn't have to overthink as much as before. The big realization was that it was easier to reach the heights when really grounded. To honor this Mother's Day, Yvonne has been talking about something with me for a couple of days, and she has prepared something for you that she wants to tell you. Something that's deeply personal and very beautiful. So, Yvonne, my darling, the space is yours.
Yeah, thank you, my dear. And my excitement is big today. And I'm so happy to be here with all of you, celebrating, really celebrating this special day, the Mother's Day. And earlier this week, I said to Elof, I really want to share some words this Sunday again, because there is so much love I carry for the wisdom and the frequency of the mother. By myself, I am blessed to be a mother of 5 wonderful children, including my own inner child. And you maybe know that Mother's Day falls on different days in different countries. Today, we celebrate it here in Sweden, and in Germany, 10th of May, I think it was. And of course, I called my beloved mother and grandmother, who lives in Germany. And my grandmother is actually turning 90 soon. She's the oldest in my family right now, and such a wonderful and special woman. She is truly an inspiration with her eternal inner power and the deep-rooted joy of life. Like a beautiful old tree, rooted and steady and still full in bloom. She actually faithfully rides her bike to a lake 2 kilometers from her home every day through the whole spring and summer. And this she does for just taking a 30-minute swim. Really amazing, isn't it? Afterwards, she spends the rest of the day in her garden growing her winter storage. And it is the most beautiful garden I know. It is perfectly organized and filled with all attention and love. And this caring and loving energy for herself and for her surroundings, it's passed down to my own wonderful and beloved mother, to me, and down to my children. And it is so beautiful to witness. And I feel deeply, really deeply grateful for living in this circle of love in my life. You know, there's something in all of us that will always long for the mother, because before we knew anything about this world, she was already there. And our whole being was shaped around her warmth and her voice and her heartbeat. And I think that longing never truly leaves us, because she is the very first gift life offers us. And of course, I think we should celebrate all mothers every day. Truly, truly honor them and carry them in our hearts. But not only our mothers in the way we usually think about. The mother is so much more for me than this. She is a special energy, a quality, living in every single human, in animals, in plants, actually all kind of nature. And of course, in Mother Earth herself, in Gaia. She's the one who nurtures all life. Or I would say, she carries the ancient wisdom of sacred power to hold space for life itself. Within her lives a truth older than words. You know, the kind of knowing how to love without condition and how to nourish without asking. And she truly is the quiet force that makes everyone feel safe to heal. Her eternal and unconditional love does not require a reason. It simply exists like breath, like light, like the earth beneath our feet. And wherever she is present, life knows it belongs. And Mother Earth itself, she is a living framework for how we understand our role as stewards of life. So beautiful, you. How does it land when I say these words? I mean, do you have experience with this loving energy in yourself or with someone around you? Often we don't have to look that far because I strongly, strongly believe that these qualities live in everyone on this planet and in every single being, simply because of existing and filling this life, this flow, this source with itself, and a wonderful magic and circle of nourishment. And of course, some of you may live this part of themselves more fully and more consciously, and others carry it quietly underneath. And some of you may feel called to expressing the core gifts of the inner mother in their daily life and their families or in their jobs, and others are finding their way back to her. But for me, she is always there. We just have to open up for her. I mean, look around you right now. Look at the people, at everything that supports and nourishes you. The chair you're sitting on, the food you had to breakfast, the small attentions you gave yourself or received for someone else. When you brushed your teeth or someone made you a tea this morning. And there is another thought I want to share with you, because for me, the mother lives in every man too. Not as a role, I think it is more as an energy, an ancient and real energy that breathes inside every human heart. We are not one or another, I don't think so. And we are both, and we carry all of it. And perhaps this is the deepest invitation on this day, to honor the mothers around us and to come home to the mother within us, to let her be present and to let her nourish. So what can you do today to bless this inner part of you, to celebrate and honor the part inside that gives from fullness? Because giving is beautiful and so is receiving. They belong together like breathing in and breathing out. And when you care for yourself with the same gentleness you offer to others, I would say you do not take anything away. No, you just make room for more. And I strongly believe that everyone will benefit from it. And here, I want you to remember this too. You are worthy, all of, always. So let us together take this moment here and now. Let us hold a hand on our heart and just feel into it. Breathe into it. And listen into it. Feel your heart, how it is connected to this loving and nourishing energy. And feel the soft beat beneath your hand. Feel the rhythm, the pulse, the warmth. And let us together celebrate and honor all mothers, your own inner mother, your biological mother, every mother before her, and Mother Earth Gaia, holding ground for all of us, wherever we are and whatever we do. Thank you for listening, for being here with us today. And here I want give my hand over to my beloved Elof again. Thank you.
Thank you, Yvonne. That was so beautiful. I had a very nice conversation with my friends on the Swedish Hill this morning. My nonverbal autistic friends transmitting from another dimension. And they brought through this on this sacred day. I want to read this for you. Without a mother, nothing is possible in this dimension or anywhere. Neither without the masculine force, but that has taken over far too much in an unbalanced way. The thought of honoring both the Sacred Mother and the Sacred Father is beautiful And as you understand, it is a daily act to give thanks to the forces that brought us here. Since there has been a patriarchal imbalance for a long time, leading many to live in their heads, in thoughts and fears, instead of being grounded in relaxation and trust. The gesture of deeply anchoring yourself in Mother Earth's loving, holding, every day, several times a day, is a balancing and healing act. Barefoot if you can, year-round if you have the opportunity. But the most important thing is the intention to connect deeply with the one who holds us all here with her deep wisdom and love. Thank your own mother through whom you came, regardless of what relationship you've had, because it was through her and through many others that you came through. A portal of rebirth, mother after mother, life after life, so that you can reach into your soul's essence, development, and deepest truth. We give thanks to all the motherly in the universe that holds, loves, and protects, so that we can breathe, live, and evolve. And to all those who have had a painful experience with their mother, you still came through her, and you help her come home to yourself, to herself, through your forgiveness and love, after you have accepted and released any attachment patterns. Rewrite the story so that she too can bloom in this life or another, because she too is going through a rebirth through a mother to reach deeper insight. We all go through different portals to gain different experiences and insights. Portals of love and transformation. The mother is a portal, a caretaker and way shower to something deeper within you. And we love and honor you for being here and discovering your full potential, your friends in eternity. Wow, how about that? For me, it was definitely a new insight when I got the image of actually going through a tunnel, through a portal. And I never thought of a portal or a tunnel as in that way, in that physical sense that we are born through mothers. Did anything land for you? It's an invitation for everyone who carries a mother wound today, not to bypass the pain, not to pretend it didn't happen, but to understand that she too came through a portal and she too is learning. She too is on her way home to herself. So, how about a physical experience about connecting deeper to something motherly? Yvonne want to share a meditation she created some time ago, the journey to the source of life.
So wonderful, you. I really want to share this meditation with you. I wrote this some kind a little bit like an astral traveling, but just relax and see what happened with you. And you can sit or lie down comfortably and just make sure you are warm and cozy. And then close your eyes. And breathe slowly and mindfully into your body. And out again. Repeat this 3 more times. at your own pace. And feel how the breath fills you from within, grounding you in the here and now. Feel your body, your being, your vibration. Feel your inner light. And just rest for a moment in this awareness. And now, let your inner radiant energy body gently glide downward and toward the earth. Feel the moist, fertile soil, the roots of great and small trees, and the embedded stones. And sink deeper and deeper through all the layers of the earth. Until you arrive at an underground river. Now, when you see the river, lie down in it and feel the small stones beneath you, and imagine how the cool, refreshing and living water is flowing through you. Let it wash away all tiredness, all sorrow, and any heavy energies you do not wish to carry with you on your journey. When you feel ready, let the river carry you onward, deeper into the earth. Until you reach a sure and lush garden. There in this garden, there is a meadow filled with white flowers in every color, dancing gently in the breeze. There is a forest with trees heavy with fruit and tiny buds holding the promise of future harvests. There's a spring of the purest, clearest water, sparkling like starlight in the sun. And the animals of the forest watch over this place with kind presence. They see you, they feel you, and they welcome you home. This is your place. Now, find a large stone in the meadow and sit down comfortably. Here on the stone, you can listen to the bird song. Here, you can breathe in the scent of the flowers. Here, you can watch the treetops sway in the wind. It's a place you can always return to whenever you need nurturing, healing, and renewal. This is the life-giving womb of Mother Earth, your own garden, your source of life. Rest, breathe, restore, and recharge. When you're ready, you can walk back to the river where you came from. Slowly and in your own pace. When you arrived at the river, lie down in the cool, refreshing, and living water and let it carry you back to the place where you first descended into the underworld. And prepare you for your homecoming. Past the embedded stones, the roots of great and small trees, through the moist and fertile soil, and back into your room, into your physical body. Breathe slowly, deeply, and consciously. And open your eyes. You are fully refreshed, filled with energy and renewal, with a deep sense of belonging. And you walk in beauty upon this earth, because you now know you have never left the source of life. Thank you.
welcome back. That felt very loving and grounding. And amazing how Mother Earth is holding us, as she always has and always will. And I noticed that whenever I'm overthinking, I just drop down and let my thoughts and energies sort of just slowly melt and move downwards into my body. So you could try that as well if you ever experience overthinking or feeling stressed in your thoughts. And go really deep into your deep center just below your navel. I feel it. It's very relaxing and my thinking automatically calms down. And by the way, today we have a powerful blue moon, a full moon, the second one in May. You've probably seen it all over the internet with a lot of information about it. It's only in, I believe 40 minutes from now when we're sending this episode. So a great time to connect deeper. And in case you don't know yet, Yvonne and I have created Kindred Souls Community, a sacred community for sensitive souls ready to remember their wholeness. And it's a warm, safe space held by soul guidance and sacred feminine wisdom, where you can breathe, heal, and come home to yourself. And if you know us, it's not healing, someone else doing something, it's a remembrance healing. You remember your wholeness. And our friends on the Swedish Hill are there too as remote mentors and influencers, bringing their transmissions and wisdom into the community field. And on Friday, June 5th, we're hosting our very first live transmission inside the community. And it's together with the Swedish Hill, of course, and for the first time ever in this space. So we're very excited. It feels like something special, and we'd love to see you there. There is a free 7-day trial if you just want to check it out. And we already have 3 wonderful courses and meditations, and Yvonne is working on a frequency immersion that is coming very soon. There's a link already in the chat. There will be in comment and description as well. So if we don't have anything more today, questions or reflections, I'm Elof. I'm a soul guide for heart-centered leadership, and these transmissions were brought to you by me, our friends on the Swedish Hill, and my darling co-host Yvonne and mentor for Sacred Feminine, holding ground for us all. And this space is free and always will be. And if you want to contribute to this project to keep going, donations are warmly welcome. There's a link for that too. And if you would like to explore what it's like to work one-on-one with me or Yvonne, you can always book a clarity call. There's a link for that. Inger, thank you, Yvonne. It was fantastic. Yes, I agree. It helped me understand more about what I really need, what I really miss, and what I really will make happen in my life again. It made my tears roll down in relief of what I've already known but forgot. Exactly what you two is all about. I thank you both and I wish you the best. Thank you, Inger. That is so beautiful. That's very, very touching. I'm so happy for you. And Inger, thank you also for your presence. Lovely. And everyone else who's been here, either in the Zoom or on Facebook or elsewhere. Who knows? Thank you for today, and remember, you are a bright shining star and a miracle and a light of eternal potential. And you came through a portal of love to be here, to transform. And the Mother in all her forms has been holding us all. She's been holding you ever since. So let your divine light shine, and know that when you do, the whole collective field will notice. Take care. Hope to see you soon. And perhaps on Friday or next Sunday. Many blessings.